Devotees, Deko, Sri Ram shoots. Arrows are raining from the sky like thunderbolts. Ravan is blocking them using his mighty Chandrahas. The mighty warriors engage in hand-to-hand combat. Neither warrior is getting the better of each other. Ravan starts speaking. Listen, you hermit! I am not like any of those foes you have vanquished. My name is Ravan. My glory is known throughout the world. Today I will surely give you over to death. Sri Ram smiles and he says, show your valor. Do not brag. Do not ruin your reputation. The mighty warriors are using all their mystical weapons. As the battle rages on, it seems as if neither is getting the better of each other. Sri Ram is shooting arrows upon arrows at Ravan. It seems as if Ravan will not be defeated. Ravan starts laughing loudly. He says, "O Ram, nothing and no one can defeat me. You really think one arrow can defeat me?" Vibishan is seen entering the battlefield. He approaches Prabhu Sri Ram and he reveals that nectar exists in the navel of Ravan, and that is why he is surviving every attack. Sri Ram takes a mighty arrow from his quiver. He meditates. Sri Ram aims at Ravan's navel and he shoots a powerful arrow. Ravan falls to the ground. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Shri Ram has defeated the mighty Lankesh. News of Ravan's death has reached the Lanka. Rani Mandodari is running onto the battlefield. Devotees, she sets her eyes on the lifeless body and she collapses. She is weeping uncontrollably. Some of the Rakshasis are consoling her. She reflects on how stubborn Ravan was as he courted death because of his enmity with Sri Ram. Mandodari turns to Sri Ram and she pays her pranams. She knows that Ravan has attained the moksha. Vibhishan is also making his way. Vibhishan feels deep grief on seeing his brother. Sri Ram consoles him by saying, "Abandon all grief and make arrangement for the funeral." The undertakers are being called in to remove the body of Ravan. The undertakers finally arrive. The pronouncement of death is made. and his body is removed to lie in state until the funeral can take place. Vibhishan now looks to Sri Ram and, with all humility, he falls at his feet and offers him the golden city of Lanka. Sri Ram declines by saying, Janani, Janma Bhumischa, Swargara Bikaryasi. The golden kingdom of Lanka holds no appeal to me when compared to mother and motherland. Sri Ram calls for Sugriv, Angad, Hanuman, and Jambavant. He instructs them to go to Lanka and coronate Vibhishan as the king of the Golden City.
Jai Shri Ram! So as we are waiting for the coronation of Maharaj Vibhishan, we just have a couple of announcements. Last night we would have thanked a lot of people, but if you look at the size and the greatness of Baal Ramdilla, I mean, we have this great setup, costumes, the children have makeup, so many things have to go into putting a production like this together. And I will not repeat the names I thanked last night, but I do have a couple names to add. We would like to thank Shivanan Sampath of Sampath Construction, Events Land, Marisha Narayan Singh Popal and family, Judy's Tent Rental, Mr. Bo and Judy Angad and family, Mr. and Mrs. Faisal Mohit Madan and family, Anita Singh Carlton and Vindra Singh and family, Mr. and Mrs. Dallas Bacha Singh and family from Bacha Singh Quarry Limited, Savitri and Timmy Jagdeo and family. And we would also like to thank all of the parents who have been bringing their children since July for Heritage Vacation Course. They have been bringing them in the morning, picking them up every afternoon. And we would like to give a special thank you to some families who have children coming to the Heritage Vacation Course, but they have also been a monumental help for us. They have come from morning since Ramdilla we have been preparing and been helping with props, with costumes, with helping any little thing on the field that we need. We really want to thank the Cassie family, the Harry family, the Ramharak family, especially for, and we will talk about this a little later, but all of those who have helped to build the Rawan effigy. Like I said, we have a special effigy this year, so we will talk a little bit about that in a while. But we want to thank the Ramharak family and a great crew. A big crew for the last 8 weeks have been working on this effigy. So everyone who has been coming on evenings and helping to make this effigy possible, we want to thank them. We want to also thank the sound system, Kiran and Ravi sound system, for their nightly contributions to Baal Ramdilla. And we also want to thank Pravesh and Sarah for their sound effects, all of the lovely music that have been adding so much to the atmosphere. We want to thank them for that. And last but not least, for this round of announcements, we again want to give our mandali, our special mandali, because this is Baal Ramdilla. The children are doing everything, and when I say everything, including the singing of the chaupais. A lot of adults cannot even read the Ramcharitmanas and sing the chaupais. But we have little Shriya Yankatesu here singing chaupais for us every night, accompanied by her two lovely brothers, Prashant on the dholak and Shiva on the harmonium. So let us give the Yankatesu family a big om. So announcements will continue a little later on, but for now, I hand back over to Devananji for the Leela.
Devotees, we look to the southern side of the Ramdilla ground, to the throne of Lanka. Maharaj Vibishan is being coronated. Lakshmanji places the crown on Vibhishan's head. Maharaj Vibhishan ki! The sun has set on one chapter of Lanka's history, and a new chapter is now beginning. All the Rakshasas are in the court, awaiting the command of their new king. But what will his first act be? Vibhishan announces the immediate release of Sita Devi. He instructs Trijita and the Rakshasis to prepare Sita Devi to be reunited with Sri Ram. Tasa. Devotees, please receive the darshan of Sita Devi as she is making her way to Sri Ram. Sita Devi is blessing everyone as she moves forward. As she approaches Prabhu, she falls at his feet. He immediately lifts her and places her at his left side. Baba Tulsidas describes this moment.
Parashi Sumana Harashi Sura Pajahi Gagana Nisana Kabahi Kendra Sura Badhu Nachahi Charhi Bimana Janaka Sutha Sameta Prabhu Sobha Amita Apsara Dehi Palu Kapihara She Jaya Raghupati Sukasara Siyapara Ramachandra Vara Jai Sharanam Shankara Hari Om Jai Jai Siya Ram Jai Jai Siya Ram Jai Jai Siya Ram.
The devas are showering flowers and divine music resounds across the universe. The beauty of Sri Ram and Sita Devi being reunited is beyond words. Everyone is chanting Jaikaras. Siyapati Ramachandra ki! Siyapati Ramachandra ki! Siyapati Ramachandra ki! Vibhishan has ordered the Pushpak Viman to be brought for Sri Ram. Devotees, the 14 years of exile is coming to an end. But it is a bittersweet moment for everyone. Prabhu, on seeing their condition, invites them to join him in the Pushpak Viman. And they start their journey back to Ayodhya. Tasa. As they are journeying, Prabhu is pointing out the different places that they visited on their journey to find her. They can see Ayodhya in the distance. Sri Ram remembers Bharat. He looks to Hanuman and instructs him to go ahead to assess Bharat's situation. Baba Tulsidas describes what Hanumanji observes when he arrives at Bharat.
Paiti dekhi kusasana jatha mukuta kresagata o Rama jatha mukuta kresagata Rama Rama Raghupati javatha shravatha nayana jalajata siyavar Ramachandra Para Jai Sharanam Shankara Hari Om Jai Jai Siya Ram Jai Jai Siya Ram Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Bharat is sitting on a mat of kush grass. His hair is matted. The words Ram, Ram, Raghupati are being uttered from his lips. His eyes are streaming with tears. Bharat had sworn he would not take another breath if Sri Ram had not returned after 14 years. Hanuman goes to Bharat and he gently awakens him. He informs him of Sri Ram's victory over Ravan and that he will be returning soon to Ayodhya. On hearing this, Bharat is overcome with emotion. He embraces Hanuman. Hanuman recounts all that has transpired to Bharat. But time is of the essence, and Hanuman must return to Sri Ram. Tasa. Bharat also takes his leave and he heads towards Ayodhya to tell everyone the joyful news. The citizens are buzzing with excitement. They come into the streets and are dancing with joy. They know that Prabhu Sri Ram has returned to Ayodhya. They are all excited. Sri Ram has already greeted the mothers and his gurus. The entire city of Ayodhya is preparing for the coronation of Sri Ram. They can be seen lighting diyas. The darkness that has prevailed over Ayodhya disappears. The citizens are decorating and beautifying the palace. They are all excited for the coronation of Sri Ram. After weeks of preparation, the citizens return to their homes.
Jai Shri Ram! As we prepare for the royal coronation of Sri Rama, I hand over to the president of the Hindu Prachaar Kendra. And before I do, I just want to say that Geeta ji has been so instrumental in everything for Ramdilla. She's not just the president of the Kendra, she's not just the head, you know, she's the feet, the hands, the everything. She comes out early in the morning and prepares everything, costumes, props, the field, anything you could think of. She's in the kitchen. Geeta ji does everything and has made all of this happen. Of course, through Ravi ji as well, who has been instrumental in starting Ram Lila. So before I give the mic to her, I just want us all to give both Ravi ji and Geeta ji a big, big Om. Om. So now I hand over to Geeta ji.
Thank you very much, Vishala ji. Namaskar, everyone. Jai Shri Ram. Today, Krishna ji and I, we said we are now officially 10 skin tones darker than we were 2 weeks ago. But it's really been, for all of us who are involved in the entire production of Baal Ramdilla, a labor of love. And it will continue to be a labor of love. I came to just make a few comments. First, well, I thought the citizens were not going to stop these celebrations. So I'm very happy that the children at play, they are immersed in sanskar, in heritage, and in learning. And I don't know how many of you are actually enjoying being on our Kendra greens. It's a joy for us to just see Baal Ramdilla unfold in this space. And this is our year of return. We were at our peak when COVID hit. In 2019, our children, our senior cast, they were very fortunate to be performing in Bharat, in the Janmabhoomi of Bhagwan Sri Rama, on Diwali day of 2019, representing Baal Ramdilla and Trinidad and Tobago and our whole region. So we were at our peak, and then COVID hit us. And you all will notice we have a huge heritage building hitam. You'll hear lots about this, of course, as time unfolds. We undertook this project, renovation of the mandir, and all the upgrade works that you see going on. It started just before the pandemic, so we were shut down for a few years, and it took us some time to restart. We did not stop Heritage Vacation course. We did have it for couple years prior to this year, but this really is the return of Baal Ramdilla. And if you agree that it's a big return, I want you to chant Jai Shri Ram. It's starting from scratch, as we say, because we have children from age 5 all the way to age 16, 17, 18. And over 60% of our cast are new children, some of whom have never even seen Ram Leela being performed. So what to talk of even participating and playing. So I'm just happy because I was so nervous. Those of you who are part of the organizing and the preparation, I was thinking these children, they will refuse to die, they will not want to stop dancing, they'll run away and go by their parents. When they see Ravan coming, they'll get frightened and all kinds of different things because they're so small. And this is the age from where we have to start. We can't wait until the children are much older. So I want to really thank all the parents who have made a great effort. And I wrote today that we are just extremely proud of all of these children and all of our seniors. They are not your children, they are officially our children. And we will continue as best as we can. We are all talking about what differences we can make in the world. And this is how we can start, where we can start. It depends on not just one of us, it depends on all of us. So as much as you can, please spread the word about our projects here at the Hindu Prachaar Kendra. We are an institution that's always involved in learning and teaching and preserving and protecting heritage, and also innovating and giving young people a space to express their creativity. When I saw this Ravan effigy today, I wanted to faint. But we are in an era where we have so many influences. And I wanted to faint, but I also recognized that I knew a little bit more about AI and technology and so on than some of the young people who were actually here. Because some of them thought Ravan's mustache was his eyes. I am not joking. You can ask the Levan, all right? So I was feeling very proud of myself. So this has been created. Levanji, who is so skilled with cut work and cardboard and all of that, he said, Gita ji, we're going to have a Ravan like we've never had before. And this is very much so. So when I looked at the finger work, how it's moving, there's not a lot of breeze right now. It was so fantastic. It's so fantastic. So we're very happy and always happy to allow our youths, our young children, that space to express their creativity. So I want to ask you all for Livanji, the entire Ramharak family, and all the young men. I would come and I will say, what are the Rakshasas doing today? What are the Rakshasas preparing? Are you all going to be ready? And I want you all to give them a big Om to thank them for their creativity and for this Ravan. Om Jai Shri Ram. So I think we are almost ready. I'll hand over to Devananji. Of course, we are asking the artis being passed around. We have our folk character as well. I'm not sure in the kitchen what's available in the sales area. Everything that you give in offering, it goes straight back into this project and to our community work. We are all volunteers. We volunteer and we give our time. So every cent goes into the community work. Jai Shri Ram, Siyapati Ram Chandra ki.
Jai Shri Ram! Devotees, it is a very auspicious occasion. Everything is ready, and everyone has taken their positions in the throne room. As we look to Ayodhya on the northern side of the Ramdilla ground, we see Maharaj, Sri Ram, and Sita Devi making their way into the palace. Everyone, please stand. Devotees, look as Sri Ram ascends to his throne. He first bows to everyone present. He now bows to the golden throne. And he takes his seat with Sita Devi beside him. You may now all be seated. Guru Vashishta begins the coronation ceremony. The golden angocha is placed on both Sri Ram and Sita Devi. Guru Vashishta first places the crown on Sita Devi's head. Maharani Sita Devi ki! Next, he places the crown on the head of Sri Ram. Sri Ramachandra ki! Next, the Raj Tilak is applied to both their foreheads. Guru Vashishta now speaks. I present to Ayodhya Maharaj Sri Ramachandra and Maharani Sita Janaki Siyapati Ramachandra ki. He turns to Maharaj Ram and says, from today, you are ruler and provider, protector and punisher. Siyapati Ramachandra ki. With Sita Devi at his side, Sri Ram, the jewel of his dynasty, he is shining. Behold his lotus eyes, his long arms, his broad chest, and his charming smile. All are waiting Maharaj Ramachandra's throne speech. Prabhu finally stands and he steps forward. Sunahu Sakala Pura Jana Mama Bani Kahau Na Kachu Mamata Ura Ani. Listen, my dearest residents of Ayodhya, I speak not to win your votes, neither out of authority, nor with any bad intentions. Listen to my advice and act as you see fit. Bare bhaga manusha tanu pava, sura duralabha saba granta hi gava. Because of your good karma, you have earned this human form. Even the devas rarely achieve this opportunity. Don't waste human life only on simple material pleasures. Use it for earning good karma and moksha. Keep good company. Uphold what is good, and you will get to me. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Shri Ram looks at Vibhishan and says, Hey Lanka Pati Dharmatman Vibhishan, you look as if you want to say something. Vibhishan replies, Maharaj, I have been blessed to see your coronation. But now it is time for me to take leave and return to Lanka. My brother Ravan's body is lying in state. I wish to get a flame lit from a diya in Ayodhya to light his fire. I am sure that he will be purified of his negative karmas. Sri Ram nods to Hanuman and he takes up a torch. He places it at a diya and lights it. Hanumanji hands the torch over to Vibhishan. Vibhishan takes the torch and offers his arati for Sri Ram and Sita Devi. He bows at Sri Ram. And he begins his long journey back to Lanka to light Ravan's fire. Tassa. Sri Ram, Sita Ma, and the rest of the Darbar are descending from the throne.
Mukut Kundala Tilaka Charu Udara Anga Vibhushanam Ajanu Bhujashana Tavadara
Devotees, Sri Ram and the entire Darbar are traveling to Lanka. Devotees, I will ask that we are getting ready to perform the cremation of Ravan. We are almost ready to light the effigy. So if you are in that general area, I ask that you give some space. We are expecting to burn the effigy in about 10 minutes. Devotees, please stay where you are. There are still some things to be done on the Ramdilla ground. We ask everyone to focus their attention to the Ramdilla ground. Be reminded the effigy will begin burning in about 10 minutes.
Stop, Tassa. Jai Shri Ram! Now the funeral and the cremation of Ravan Maharaj is something that will take some time to do and to prepare for. So in that time, I will just like to thank a couple more people. We do, and this probably should have been said first, because I'm sure the first place everybody went when they reached was to get something to eat. So we want to thank all of the people who have been working tirelessly in the Kendra kitchen and preparing meals for us and for the children, and who have been all those who have been helping with the sales as well. We want to give many thanks to the Raghu Boys Tassa group who have been holding the Ramlila together. And now I want to take the opportunity to show you all the faces of, well, the lights come off, we can still see the faces of some of the directors and narrators and the senior children. I don't know if it's fair to call them children. They've grown up in the Hindu Prachaar Kendra. These young men and women are the children who have started Ramlila, some of even from the beginning in 2004 when Heritage Vacation Course and Baal Ramdilla started. They were little, just like all of these Rakshas and Vanas, they were like that. They went to camp, they came through the whole program, and now look at them grown. They have been successful in their academics. A lot of them have great professions now, are in the working world. And now they are still here, they still come back, they still contribute. They make time to come and be in Baal Ramdilla. Not just to be here, but to help organize, to direct, to narrate, to write scripts, to help with props, to manage everything under the guidance of both Sri Raviji and Geeta ji. So I would like to call all of them to center stage to stand with Sri Ram and Sita so we could give them a proper Jai Sri Ram and a proper Om. So Chaya, Bhavani, Sandhya, Sonja, Anjali, Ishana, Devanan, Shanta, Pravesh, Sarah. Now, there are bigger children as well who have been very instrumental, but these are our Baal Ramdilla managers and the ones who have been taking the whole, not just these 3 nights, but since July, have been taking everything forward. So we take a lovely picture with them, and I ask everyone to give them a big Om. Jai Shri Ram!
Just a few minutes more before we have the cremation and the burning of the effigy. It is a real honor and a joy to have our MP, Dr. Rishad Sicharan, present with us tonight, Minister in the Ministry of Health. So before this effigy burns, I know once that happens, all of you will be, ready to go home. So I want to invite our MP and our Minister of Health to please share a few words and his greeting. Yes, just bring it here for him, please. Or you can use here, that's fine, yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Special greetings to Geeta, Vahini, Ravi ji, Sujata ji, Professor Narayan Singh, Sir Romanji ji, and all the children and elders of the Kendra, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. My friends, it's a great honor to be here with you all tonight, and I bring greetings on behalf of Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa. As we gather here today to celebrate one of the most enduring and vibrant expressions of our cultural and spiritual heritage, Ram Lila, the burning of Ravan. This festival, as you know, is steeped in history, faith, and devotion, and it reminds us of the eternal triumph of good over evil, light over darkness, and righteousness over wrongdoing. Ram Lila is not merely a performance. It is a sacred retelling of the Ramayana, one of the greatest epics in human history. It captures the journey of Lord Rama, his devotion to Dharma, his love for Sita, and his unwavering commitment to truth, justice, and devotion. Each year we gather to see the burning of Ravan. We are also observing the defeat of a mythic villain